In this video, we'll take a look at how to update your general settings in AdvancePro. We'll access that screen by clicking on Admin, then clicking on Site Settings, and finally selecting the General Settings tab over here. Now, you will have already entered this information in the Easy Setup wizard, but if you need to revise your default currency, you can do that from here. If you need to update your default weight measurement, so let's say you use pounds instead of kilograms, you can update that information here. The logo for printed documents that you use can be arranged over here. And the target stock level, this is going to be a multiple. Basically, when you set up a product, you'll be able to set up a minimum reorder alert level. This target stock level is going to be a multiple of that minimum level that you set, and AdvancePro will recommend that you reorder to that quantity. Now let's take a look at the default settings section over here. These numbers over here indicate the starting number for your automatically generated PO numbers, for example. So let's say we set our customer PO numbers to start at number 100. The first customer PO or sales order that we issue is going to have a PO number of 100. The next one would be 101, etc. And that's what these numbers indicate. We can also put an invoice note which will appear at the bottom of every customer invoice that you send out. Now these checkboxes, some require additional explanation, some are self-explanatory. Let's start with enforce picking location inventory. When you check off this box, AdvancePro is going to require that you enter a picking location for every item. This is recommended if you have a huge warehouse with many items and it's not obviously apparent where everything is. If you just have 5 or 10 products and it's very visible and clear and easy to identify each of the items, you may not want to check this box. The direct invoice option allows you to go directly from a customer purchase order directly to an invoice. So when you have this box checked, AdvancePro will skip the picking, packing, and shipping stage, essentially skipping the warehouse stage. You can also choose to display initial quantity. This will display an additional quantity field on the invoice representing the customer's initially requested quantity. The next option, direct bill, is similar to direct invoice, but this will be applicable on vendor POs. So instead of having a receiving stage, you would just create a vendor PO and create the bill directly after that. So you'll skip the warehouse once again. If shipping is taxable where you're located, you'll want to check off this box. And if you use variants inside of AdvancePro, here you have an option to either show combined variants, which means that it will show up as a single line item. If you choose to uncheck this box, then you'll see each variant as its own line item. These next boxes over here, let's review them quickly. Show backorder items on invoice will allow you to, I guess that one is self-explanatory, show the backordered items on your invoices. You can also choose to print on your picking, packing, and shipping slips backordered items. You can also, this checkbox here, enable customer reserved inventory, allows you to reserve product for a specific customer. It's recommended that you only use this feature if all of your sales are based off of customer orders. So if you do keep any inventory in stock, it's recommended that you don't use this feature. And this last option, enable admin level tax and warehouse, is useful in a multiple warehouse setup where you may have different taxes that are applicable from each of your different warehouses. Thank you for watching this AdvancePro training video.